The Secret Life of the Narcissist. Hello, lovelies. Welcome to narcfreeformula. My name's Freedom. All right. So, the Secret Life of the Narcissists. Narcissists appear in reality to look, and appear a certain way. There is a mask. There's a false construct that they show the world. The actual narcissist, the secret hidden world of the narcissist, is a very different thing. They keep secrets. That's a given. They keep secrets, and when you're involved with the narcissist, you have no idea of just how of their secret world. And for me, I was lucky enough to get a glimpse into it. This is after we'd separated, because I had an old mobile phone of his that I had kept because I was thinking about giving it to my kid. And before I went to do like a scrubbing it clean, essentially, I looked into it. And it was all, his old phone. It was all logged into his Facebook and his emails and things like that. And so I had this really great insight into what was actually going on in his world. And the kind of things I'm talking about is, so on one hand, he was, trying to rub in that he's like in love with the new supplier and they're so happy, blah, blah. But while he's saying this, he's actually actively looking for sex and relationships on dating sites, sex apps like Lacantu, and talking to other women via these kind of apps and things. And I can actually see it all. I'm literally accessing his secret world in real time. It was such an amazing gift, because there was moments where I was a bit shaky and a bit wobbly coming out of the situationship, where I was, falling for the illusion and thinking to myself, oh my God, maybe it really was me. Maybe it was actually me, and maybe now he's met this one, they're just so much more compatible and blah, 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 whatever. Obviously, that's an illusion that a lot of us kind of come to believe after we have been discarded or we've escaped. But this portal into his secret world, like I said, it gave me access into who he really was. So they keep secrets about who they're having sex with, about who they're talking to. They could, quite literally be going off early in the morning when you think they're off to work or they're off to buy a packet of cigarettes, and they're literally popping off to have some anonymous sex with some random that they've communicated with, on the internet behind your back through a secret app that they have hidden on their phone. Their phones, the narcissist phone, the stuff that you would find in there if you had the passwords, if you had the access, that, they are the people that go out and get these actual apps on their phone. So basically, when you put in one password, it just looks like a totally normal phone, nothing out of order, nothing to see. However, if you put in a different passcode, you get a totally different phone. So these apps are out there for people who want to cheat and who want to hide things, and the narcissist absolutely takes advantage of that kind of technology. And you won't catch them out with it. Like I said, they can hand you the phone and say, go on, here's the passcode, go through the whole lot. Not knowing that there's things like no media is a particular computer programming code that when it's on the phone will hide media, essentially. And once you remove it, then you can see the videos and photos that you couldn't see before. Anyhow, the phones, that I have a link here to the phones, because there's a whole hidden world going on, a whole secretive world. So, as I said, who they're seeing, what they're actually doing, the kind of relationships that they're having, they keep that stuff entirely secret. So they'll say things to you to keep you off the track, essentially. They might say about people that they work with, or people that they're friends with, how they're really annoying, they don't really like them, etc., etc. If you went and spoke to that person thinks that they're besties, that they're homies, that they're down for life. I mean, they keep that stuff secret, so you don't have inside knowledge about them. You don't really know what's going on. They like that. They like keeping these secrets. So one thing also, just quickly, while they like keeping secrets, they're never going to let you have privacy when it comes to things like talking to your girlfriends on the phone. They're always going to be listening. Mail that you have, any letters, emails, diaries, they will read all of that stuff. Do not think for 1 minute that any of those kind of things that, you know, we consider private, and we consider it rude and unacceptable to go and read someone's diary without their permission. To the narcissist, they do not care about that stuff because they have secrets, so they assume you have secrets. So they will go through, like I said, your diary, your incoming mail, your outgoing mail, your voice messages. Every single time you leave the room, they'll pick up your mobile phone. If you leave it, you know, if you go off to have a bath and leave your phone there, they will be going through all of that. They cannot help themselves because, like I said, they have all these secrets that they are hiding. They have this secret life that they are hiding. You only see a little bit. You see the bit that they want you to see. And occasionally you'll see other bits and you'll think, hang on, what's going on here? That, you know, or you'll get a feeling about something like, that felt really weird, this is wrong. You know, but they'll talk you out of that stuff. They'll talk you around. They'll manage to, you know, manipulate how you're thinking about things. And it won't be until kind of afterwards, when you get away from them, that you actually start getting a bit more clarity around, oh yeah, they probably were actually having an affair with that person, or at least, you know, trying. So narcissists keep their secrets because it keeps the power. And if they have the power and you don't know, you know, which way's up or what's actually going on, that keeps them always in that, you know, position of control and power. And all they have to do, you know, is trigger you in some way by giving you a bit of a, okay, I admit it, you know, but it was only that one time and I'm sorry, and it's because, you know, you kicked me out or we broke up. Remember that was a weekend that we were broken up, you know. You know, they've always got a lie for everything. So even if you catch them out with their secrets, even if you get a glimpse of that inner reality, like I said, they'll manipulate you into believing the complete opposite, because that's just what narcissists do. All right, I really want to hear from you guys in the comments section about secrets. What was something that you found out, or what was a secret that the narcissist was keeping from you? Thanks for listening. Bye.